Your first card is the Queen of Earth, which is your energy, my Virgos. You could be dealing with another earth sign like yourself, so another Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. Doesn't have to be a queen, it could be a king, right? Okay. This is being in your element. This is thinking about yourself, thinking about your family, nurturing those around you. I usually call her like the soccer mom, right? This person right here, this energy is of super mom, super dad, like kind of like I was saying in the beginning of, you know what, I got this. I'm going to devote myself to myself. I'm going to only depend on myself. So I'm going to do what I got to do. So getting the home in order, having, being good at home. You're all about being comfortable. So making sure that that is what's going to be happening in now and in the near future. Again, might involve a different avenue of income or some strategic thing you might have already been in the process of doing. Starting a new business, launching something different, something new. This energy, it knows how to make money, they know how to keep money. And a lot of times they help others do the same because they're nice like that. Now, your next card is the Four of Wands, all about stability, feeling comfortable in your home, celebrating your family, yourself, your immediate circle. Also, could have to do with relocating or moving someone in to your home, or you moving out to get a bigger home, something about a home. But I told you that's like a main focus for you guys. It's like my home has to be like, I have to have it all. I have to have every single thing that I need and my family needs. I'm not going to be in lack. I'm not going to lack. Okay. Stability, being grounded. And your next card is the Seven of Water. So this would be options, choices. Looks like all these options and choices are pretty good. So you have some things to pick from. And you're pretty confident that what you select will be the right one. Remember how I kind of said something like missed opportunity? You might have felt that you have missed an opportunity before, but they're telling you that basically whatever you focus on and you put your energy towards, as long as it's for the, your greatest good and for good, then any of those are good options and choices for you. Don't let it confuse you. But I feel like you guys are kind of out of that confusion. If not, this is what you're moving into, coming into April. And now let's talk about your present energy. My Virgos, you have the Empress. Lovely. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Empress is all about abundance. Queen of Earth and the Empress, to me, are pretty similar because they're very much like a mother nature, creators, nurturers, giving birth to. So this could have something to do with children, pregnancy, or looking into the future of your children, if you have any, obviously, right? But the Empress is all about abundance, creation, giving birth to new ideas, giving birth to new plans. It might actually have to do something with environment, meaning, like planting your own stuff, planting your own vegetables, planting your own fruit, making it so that you are very self-sustainable. Thinking that far ahead, like, okay, if the grocery store ain't got none for me, I will freaking do what I got to do to make sure that my water is filtered, make sure that I have all the food that I need. I don't know if you can, have cows and all this, but you have a resource in which you can, a lot of vegetables have a lot of protein. So you are really looking into that. Again, some of you guys already have been doing this. Kind of happy you did. So I guess this is kind of like if you had decided already to change your diet and be more into the vegetables and the fruits and all this. This has already helped you high lift your vibration. Lift your vibration. It's like you've been getting this divine knowledge before to prepare for this time now. And then your next card is transformation. This would be Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. In the other decks, this would be the Death card, which is more about, transformation, a metamorphosis. Something has changed, obviously. Things are changing, and you, again, I feel like you've kind of known this with your hermit self. You've gone within, so you had some kind of plan already. So now it's kind of like aligning, like people might even tell you, like, how did you already do all that? It's like, how did you know? You ain't gonna tell them, but you already knew, right? So underneath this Four of Fire. So this has to do with your stability. Something totally changed in the way that you and your family are going to move on this new journey. That sounded very vague, I know. But it's just that it was like a total change. Things are changing, you're changing with them. Maybe the way that you think, you could have been very stern and very like, put your foot down type of energy where it's like, this is what I believe and I'm never going to forget. I'm never going to change my belief system or what I believe, what I do. And now something is changing because of the world's changing, that it's like you're seeing things differently, different perspective, different angle, putting yourself in other shoes type and changing accordingly. And it's for your benefit. Letting go, releasing resentment, releasing things that just weren't growing, that nothing was becoming of. It was what have kept you stagnant. And at the time you didn't see the need to change it or to move from it or, do anything else. But now there's a new fire within you that helps this go along. Some of you, it's a Scorpio specific that is helping you kind of see their way. Like, how that energy is more of like occult, more of like mysterious, more of that deep thinker type energy. Some combination here is really helping you. You might just have Scorpio in your natal chart. Now, just have one more card for your present energy. You have the Three of Fire. So this would be the same thing as the Three of Wands. Ships coming in. It's like you ordered what you needed to order a while back, and right when you needed it now, here it is. Before, they could have been like, yeah, it's going to take like, a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. And, as a Virgo, as an earth sign, you guys tend to be very patient anyway. So it's like something that you asked for, something that you've been waiting for, but not stressing on, is coming to you. This could be just those positive affirmations, those things that you have prayed for, you have desired, that you just kind of just threw it up to the universe and, let it surrender to it, knowing that, when it comes, it comes. Well, for a lot of you, a lot is coming. A lot of different things. A lot of things you could choose from. A lot of options. It could be news from a distance, or someone that might have been distant with you before. And now there's emotions that are going on that is making them want to come towards you, tell you how they feel, or you, my Virgos. This could be you. Could have been, like always. See, this is the best time to be you, huh, Virgos? Best time to be a hermit. They've been knocking you all this time, like, why you want to be to yourself? Why? See, now everybody's going to do it. Everybody's going to do it. They kind of have to. They might not be able to deal with it because they're not used to it, but you are. This is your comfort zone. This is your home. This is where you live. You live in that energy. So now, some of you might want to reach out to someone that's been at a distance because of kind of what's going on. And this takes them for a loop. I'm not sure how that is. They're surprised. I feel like people are understanding you more. In your near future, you have the Eight of Fire, communication, passionate communication, back and forth. Social media. I'm really seeing this Eight of Fire nowadays. There's a lot of social media. A lot of information coming, a lot of information going. Underneath the Empress, this is probably could be something that you have been thinking about creating, starting, launching, something like this. And now that's coming in. That's you're getting the information about it. It could be it's like emails and texts, something like that. For some of you, this is in regards to a mother or some kind of mentor, some kind of person that gives you that type of, advice, caring. Somebody that cares about you, is nurturing towards you. So maybe you didn't hear from them before, or, it's just been at a distance. The life, right? And now it's like a lot of communication is coming in, maybe more with your loved ones or people that you haven't seen for a while. But employment-wise, there's a lot of stuff coming in for you that is going to make you feel pretty confident about what it is that you've been trying to create and do and start. Okay. I told you pregnancy for some of you guys might be there. Now, 2 more cards. Whoa. 2 more cards for my Virgos. You have the 4 of water. So this would be a bit of that missed opportunity energy that I was feeling. It's the same thing as like the 4 of cups. Usually that one, they show the 3 cups there, and then there's like 1 cup coming from the air, from the universe, right? There's something that you haven't been satisfied with, or you won't be satisfied, and you're not going to take it anymore. You're not going to take it. Not wasting your energy on people who won't put an effort in to helping themselves first before they ask. Not missing any opportunities. You've lost the patience to deal with people who just don't have a plan or not balanced emotionally, financially, psychologically, etc., something like that. Right? You've changed, so now it's like, well, have you changed? I changed. You changed? No? Okay, well, we're not on the same level. You could have been waiting for this person to, be a different person. And they didn't transform, they didn't grow, they didn't expand. Cross-watchers. Obviously, this could be you waiting on a Virgo. You know how I mean? Reverse, it could be reverse. If it's not you, it's them. Your next card is the Hangman. This would be Pisces energy. This would be where some of you guys could have figured out what your next step is. Hangman is being stuck in limbo, right? Like, not necessarily, sometimes you do it yourself, which you guys do that a lot. Like, I'm not gonna make a decision until I ready, until I see what I really, really want. And sometimes the universe, like a lot of us now, The universe is kind of putting us up all in this hangman mode, right? Up in limbo. So for some, this is going to be a benefit because they're going to have to see it's kind of like an even level, like we're all kind of going through the same thing. So now the money part won't make so much of a difference. You know, like if you got all this money, you still can't go to freaking wherever you're not supposed to go, right? Just something like that. So the universe is putting us here in this position to change the way we think, to transform for the better, to help each other, to be in the love energy and detach from that selfishness of me, me, me. So there's something that you're going to be able to see. I feel like when you get this information that you've been waiting for. Okay, so it's like if you were one of those people that never believed things were going to go in your favor, like, oh, that's just so far away. I prayed for that and I prayed and that didn't come. You're going to see that all that wasn't wasted. Like, you didn't miss out on an opportunity. It just wasn't the time at the time. So, sometime in April, maybe hopefully now would be nice, you're seeing that you are actually very powerful. Your thoughts are powerful. You do create what you think. So, a lot of you could have were trying to transform into that, and you were seeing like, hey, let me try it. Why not? Why not try to be positive instead of negative? So you're seeing that actually it's working, it's working. So that gets you out of that feeling of being stuck or you can't do anything about it. You can. You will. Some of you already did. Okay. Beneath the deck, beautiful. You have the Six of Fire. Same thing as the Six of Wands, Six of Rods, however you want to say it. This would be victory, being victorious, being recognized for what you have done, what you are doing. You are not forgotten. You are being admired. People want to hear what you got to say. Inspirational to motivate the world. For some of you, this could be what this communication is about. Where it's like, well, I can't really work right now, so let me see how I can help out. Maybe some positive affirmations out there, give the world hope, kind of a collective, good feeling, high vibration energy. Others of you, this is an actual, like you famous, you got discovered. Lovely. Receiving some kind of award. I feel good humanity. Oh, well, Virgo, you guys are always about helping the people. You love to help the people. So what it is that you're trying to do, trying to create, you will be victorious in it. You are being supported all the way. As long as it's in your greatest good and others, okay? Now let's see, what is this Empress? The Empress is clarified by the Five of Wands in reverse. Nice. This is getting yourself out of conflict, not wanting to fight. Some of you guys, this is in regards to your partner, your spouse, if you're co-parenting, baby mama, baby daddy. It's like things seem so petty now. Like, why are we fighting over stupid stuff? Let's think about this children, this new generation we got going on. Let's make this world good for them. So let's stop with the fighting and the bickering and nothing happening, not growing. We are wiser. We are more mature. There's more things that we should be dealing with and fighting about than stupid pettiness. Some of you guys were in a toxic situation, and because of what's going on, you don't really see yourself being there anymore. Kind of wondering like why you were ever there that long in the first place. Work related, you kind of had to probably, right? For your check and all. But now that you're kind of For some guys put in this hangman position where you're forced to transform and maybe even look into some other kind of employment. When you think about it, it's like, dang, God did this just for me to get out of this situation so that I can, be successful. Like, whoa, God, your creator, your higher self, wherever it is that you believe in. I am not saying that that's what he did. I'm just saying that feeling of, don't yell at me, people, just the messenger. Transformation is clarified by the Five of Swords. Definitely the little energy I just felt there when I said what I said. It's like, what do you mean? So this is conflict. It has to do with your thoughts and your words. So with transformation there, maybe that's what you guys have figured out. That the way you talk to people hasn't been working. Or cross watchers, they're figuring out, like, you know what? Now that I think about it, all this time, all this nagging and, playing games and not communicating what I really want to say just to see what they're going to say hasn't worked this whole time. So what if I stop doing that? Or we agree to disagree, compromise, forgive, whatever it is. There's a change that needs to happen, and that has to do with transformation, transforming how you think, transforming how you do, how you act, how you interact, don't interact. Everybody got their own thing. Like, it's not a time for playing games right now. It's serious. Clarifying the Three of Fire is the Nine of Pentacles. Your energy, my Virgos, it is in reverse. Right. So when this chick is in reverse, it has to do with not feeling financially stable, not being financially independent, not wanting to be single, alone, and also tired of people taking from you, draining, taking your energy, your time, your money. But I see it like trying to avoiding that. And for that means that you have to plan, reassess, re-strategize, go back to the drawing board. Cross watchers, for some of you, right? Something has to change. Something is changing. Some news is coming in that's making you shift there. Let me get one more, because that was a bit confusing for me, even for me. Underneath the Seven of Waters, water. Tendency to go back to that confusing mode of overwhelming with the emotions or emotional people. Six of Cups in reverse. So this could be someone from your past, an ex. Someone might be trying to come back because they need you. Like I said, they need something from you. They know that you have lots and they want to take. And they're using your history together to try to come back in. They could have been distant before, but now they want to know you again. Others of you, this is kind of what I was saying right now, where it's like you can kind of foresee how you don't want to be. Like, I don't want to have debt. I don't want to be in that energy of lack or people taking. So I already made my plans, learning from my experiences. Some of you has to do something with a soulmate connection or something from your past lives, if you believe that. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, higher self, your time that you go within in meditation is helping you through this. Avoiding some kind of disaster. Clarifying the Eight of Fire is the Three of Wands in reverse, which is the Three of Fire, same thing, but now it's in reverse. So something that you are hearing, that you have heard, that you have seen is making you change your plans, reassess, fine tune it. The details. You guys love the details, right? You're not missing the details. And again, you're not missing out on this opportunity because you are kind of already seeing what it's about, if that makes sense. If that didn't come in, if that person didn't come, was there for you before and now they want to come in and communicate, and want you to open up your arms and take them in, you are already healed from this. You already change your life accordingly. So it's going to be kind of complicated to bring them in now. Some of you guys might, some of you guys might not. Okay. Four of Water is clarified by the star. Could be dealing with an Aquarius for some of you. But the star basically says you are divinely guided. You are divinely protected. What's happening is supposed to be happening. It's part of everybody's destiny, apparently. You didn't miss out on an opportunity. This is the path you're supposed to be on, believe it or not. This is a time to recover and get more, try to stay healthier, mentally healthy, your mind, body, and soul. I mean, you have healed. That's why now you're taking action or non-action. Part of your destiny. You're supposed to be right where you need to be. Okay. Been stuck, it was for a reason. King of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys didn't love yourself enough. Didn't see how amazing you were. Others of you were dealing with someone that made you feel this way. They're always emotionally unavailable, emotionally detached. It made you feel less than. You needed to be stuck in this position in order to see that you don't need anyone else but you. You are enough. You are enough. You have the Chariot. Six of Fire is victory. The Chariot is being victorious. See, he's riding along on that chariot on his own. Like, hey, you can come with, but you got to come correct. If not, I'm not going back for you. I'm going to go full steam ahead. Victory is yours. Some of you, this has to do with actually a car or some kind of travel. Somebody wants to travel to you or you to them because they see that you are their success. Could have to do with a job that was not available to you before, and now they're willing to pay for all your stuff. Like, come on, Virgo. Cancer energy too. Okay, my Virgos. Somebody needs you for their car. They want you to give them rides. So your card is do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. There you go, my Virgos. I hope that makes sense.